Hey guys, welcome to another Steel City Styrene Mountain update here. I got the mic free because I'm trying to be quiet. My kids are asleep for their afternoon nap. Being Monday, they're home with me. Actually, everybody's home with me today because it's President's Day, and my kid's off school, and my wife doesn't work today either, so hey, we're all here. But anyway, like I said, I'm trying to just keep it down and not scream quite so much due to the fact that I don't want to wake the kids up. They just laid down not that long ago. At any rate, the reason we're making this video today is because Andy, better known as Tactical Jackelope, is going to be doing a contest on his YouTube channel. The theme of which is top speed. Now, this can be almost anything. It is not genre specific. A fast plane, a fast boat, a fast car, a fast animal, something that shoots a fast projectile. Almost anything is there. It's really only up to you and your imagination and your ability to, make a case that what you're talking about, actually fits in the theme. The contest starts today. I had intended to make this video a couple of days ago, and then the blizzard of apocalypse proportions hit Indiana and northern Ohio and effectively closed the freeways due to just multiple chain of reaction 30-plus vehicle accidents. I personally did not hit anything, nor thankfully was I hit by anybody, but I did in fact run out of available driving hours. I know everybody thinks that truck drivers are cranked up speed freaks, but we really do have laws in place to keep us from driving beyond certain times. And so instead of this getting made like first thing yesterday, it's getting made in the middle of the afternoon on Monday. So I'm going to put a link down here in the description to Andy's Facebook channel. I believe that he's going to take contest entries, a couple days beyond the start, mainly because you're only damaging yourself. It's not affecting him in any way if you lose a day or two. But you need to start, if you're going to participate in the contest, and it really is a contest, guys. It's going to be judged. There are prizes. It's not just let's all do a group build and pat each other on the back. I mean, there's that, but it's not, there are first, second, and third place awards to be garnered. It's cash and prizes. Well, no cash, just prizes, but you get the drift. So you have to make a video. You have to do an intro video. If you're not okay with being like behind the camera like this, you can do a voiceover. Just point the camera at what you're doing and talk about it. You could add text over a photo, a slideshow. Whatever you need to do. Although if you do win, you are obligated to do a video saying, look at this swag I got from Andy for winning his contest. So, if you build well enough to win, you are going to have to put a video of yourself, on YouTube. So keep that in mind. But, for most of us, I think we're all comfortable being in front of or behind the camera in some fashion, or else, you wouldn't be posting on YouTube in the first place. Like I said, I have no connection to this contest other than participating in it, and you have to show in your video, the kit unstarted, and you have to give a, brief explanation as to why you're building the kit in question. So, with that, I'm not going to do any fancy cuts here, so get ready for some nausea. I'm just going to spin the camera. We're going to be doing this Fujimi McLaren MP412C GT3. The MP412C, best known by Jeremy Clarkson as the fax machine, because this designation sounds a lot more like a piece of electronics than it does a sports car. Probably, better known now as just the McLaren 12C. They sort of dropped the front part of the name off as time went along. And let me get this aim down just a little bit further. Anyway, so like I said, part of the deal is to show that it's not started. And there you can see everything as the wheels slide out is still in its factory plastic. So nothing started. I've been waiting for a reason to build one of these. I got 12 decals for them, and actually part of the reason that I didn't do this video probably a little bit earlier, because I found out about this contest through Ari Styrene sometime last week. He made a comment in the video about the contest. I was debating about what I was going to do. I would have kind of liked to do on a LaFerrari, but that was what Aries decided to do, and I don't think we need two LaFerraris in this contest. And I passed around, and eventually I settled on this because I have all these GT3 decals, and I really like the McLaren as far as what it looks like. So I decided to go with the McLaren, even though, like I said, I have the BMW and the Mercedes-Benz. In addition to the kit itself, I have the Studio 27 carbon fiber decals that go to the McLaren, and the specific race team, because we're not going to just be building this boring orange car here, is this set of decals from the 2014 Monza Blancpain Endurance Series from the Boutsen Guignon Racing team. And here's what those look like on the back. If they get it to focus, I'm getting a reflection of a reflection in there. There you go. So why the McLaren? Well, the McLaren has been a very successful car. Why top speed, I guess I should say. Very successful car in the GT3 racing series. In the 2014 Monza race, the MP412C, driven not by this team, it did win the race. So this car can be fast. We picked this set of decals, mainly like I said, I have 12 of them, and I found out half of them were applicable to this car because this is the 2013 kit. And I have 12 sets of decals to the 12C, a dozen 12Cs, yes. But half of them are for the older kit, the 2011 kit, and half of them for this one. So I set them all out, and I went and got my wife and my kid, and I had them pick between what they liked. And my wife said this one kept drawing her eye, and it kept drawing my eye as well. It was probably this or the actual car that won the race. It would have been what I was going to pick from. So this car itself, really, it didn't really do too well. It was in the Pro-Am rather than the actual Pro Cup, which is the actual, paid race car drivers, the Pro-Am. Pro Amateur Racing Series. This thing finished like fifth to last out of about, 40 cars or so. So not a really particularly good day for the Guignon Racing team. But the car itself, fast. So that's what we're going with. Yeah. So at any rate, I guess that's it. Like I said, we'll put a link in the description to the to Andy's channel, so that if you want to get in on this at the last minute, you can. The build runs from today until the 13th of April. That is 2 months, literally two calendar months, 8 weeks. Starts on Monday, ends on Monday, so it's 8 weeks of building. So if you're going to do this, you need to get going ASAP. I was debating about whether I was going to enter it, do the short build time, and let's face it, I build like a glacier. But here's my new shirt my wife got me. Attempting to care. Loading. Please wait. So, nice T-shirt. This is really sort of a quick build time for me. But there was a point in time where everybody, I think, got to that situation where you build a model car by flashlight in 4 hours as a kid. And, I don't know if the deadline will actually get me to build it in time. I hope it is. It's a fairly simple kit. It's only like 70 parts. It's curbside. It does have some engine detail. Basically a piece that goes on an engraved, molded thing of engine, because the hood, quote-unquote, doesn't open on this. It's just a clear glass panel that you look in on the engine itself. And so, it's really simple. If I could get a day here where it's not going to be abominable snowman weather, then maybe I can spray bomb the chassis in my garage and get the thing up on wheels, within a couple of hours, because most of it is all, real simplified chassis, the way Fujimi's racing kits have been recently. The majority of detail in this thing will go into painting it, and doing all the carbon fiber work and all of the livery decal work, and then detailing the interior and exterior. So, there's 38 pieces of carbon fiber here. And most of them are duplicates. Obviously the front splitter is its own thing, and this is the top and the bottom of the wing. But most of these things, they replicate each other as far as, one goes on one side of the car, one goes on the other side of the car. So, like I said, there's 38 pieces of decals, but there's probably more like 70 decals altogether, because, each one of these, the two bottom things here that have a little circle in them, that go Yep, this one doesn't actually ever have a picture of it, so let's fish the body out of here. They cover these areas here. They cover this the little area there where the I believe I guess it's a fuel filler. There's one on both sides. So that, one decal is called out as decal part number 38, but there's one, for each side. So it's two 38s. So right there, you see what you're getting yourself into as far as, the number of decals involved. This should be a fairly simple paint job itself. We're just painting the body black, and then all the decals themselves are done by, all the striping is done by these decals themselves, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal there. It's just going to be a question of whether or not before tax day, if the gods of Pennsylvania are going to deal us a day where it is, at least 50 degrees and not pouring down rain at the same time, because that has really been the problem. We've had a couple of decent days in the wintertime where it's been close to or a little over 50, but it's been raining those days, so I haven't gotten a chance to paint anything that I'm doing otherwise. So 2 months is a really, really short amount of time for me. Now, I know for other people that's like forever and a day, but for me, it's a short period of time. So it's a challenge to myself to sort of stop being quite so slothy when it comes to building. I got plenty of excuses of why I can't do things, and I could certainly easily not enter the contest just on the basis that it's too short a period of time, and with the weather being what it is, I'll never get it done. But if I can get this done, and I can get the club build that we have going on that has to be done by the second Monday of June done, then at least when fall contest season ramps back up here in Pittsburgh, I'll have something to do, something to show, assuming that, either one winds up being, something I want to show other people outside of the public. Because our show here, of course, is in, a week and a half now, because by the time most of you will see this, will probably end up being Tuesday. But our contest is March 1st for the club I belong to, and then our IPMS club here in Pittsburgh does their show on the 21st of March, and then I'm going to Columbus for the 22nd of March for the Buckeye Scale Classic, I guess is what that contest is called. I don't know. It's my buddy Mike's club's contest. That's why I know it as. And then, of course, this summer, I probably go out to Columbus again, more to visit Mike and hang out than going to participate. But the IPMS Nats are going to be in Columbus this year, so maybe I'll see some of the guys that I watch videos for on the Armor and IPMS side of things, because, you guys aren't coming to car contests, obviously. And then, then it pretty much calms down around these parts until September. And we have a couple contests in September within the confines of Pennsylvania and stuff like that, and then we do one more local contest here in November, and there's other stuff around, but I don't know if I'll actually get a chance to get out to Cleveland or up to Erie or anything in October. So it'd be nice to, instead of just going to the fall contests, actually participating in them, because I can't participate in our contest. We don't enter models in our contest. We don't believe in that goofy little quirk to the even though it's people's choice. Well, no, we're not going to enter our own contest. It's just tacky. But the contest in the fall is run by a different club, so I can't enter that. So hope that this stuff will look good enough to do something with, other than just be, shelf fodder. Because, hey, I'm entering this contest to at least place. I'd like to win. I'd really like the first prize he's giving away. But, we'll see. So anyway, guys, we'll keep doing our stash reports on Fridays, and we'll be checking in with this. I'll probably do build progress videos on this, and it'll probably be next month before we do an actual workbench update, because I really haven't done anything. I really have been slacking off. Of course, it doesn't help when you get stuck in the snow and your 19-hour day turns into a 26-hour day, but we do want to get this done, so. Blah, 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 blathering on and on. This is now 15 minutes. So, anyway, I'm cutting it. See you guys on the other side.